The Open makes an historic return to Northern Ireland this summer. Golf's oldest and most international championship returns after 68 years, with the world's greatest players competing for the Claret Jug at Royal Portrush. And to find out more about what players can expect this July, I'm joined now live from Portrush by three-time major winner and European Ryder Cup captain Padraig Harrington. Good morning, Padraig. The weather looks OK there.
Morning.
You're just back from the US. How have you been?
I'm pretty good. I'm coming back from a broken wrist during the winter. Feel healthy now. The wrist is not giving me any bother on the golf course anyway, so I feel pretty good. And it is a nice brisk day up here. It's a little bit colder than it looks.
Now, you're a busy man, Padraig. You're going to the Open Championship and you're also European Ryder Cup captain. Are you looking forward to that? Yeah,
there's really is a little bit of two things going on, because I still feel like I'm competitive as a golfer, especially in the likes of the Open on a links golf course. But the Ryder Cup is like an administration job, a management job that does have its distractions, that's for sure. At the moment, I think kind of maybe the next 6-8 months, there's a bit of work to be done, but after that it sort of ramps up and my golf will definitely have to take a back seat to it.
Now, Padraig, just around the corner, the Open Championship coming to Ireland for the first time in 68 years. What an amazing opportunity for Irish fans to see the world's best golfers. What will the atmosphere be like?
Unbelievable. It's already sold out for the 4 days. You can still go to the practice rounds, you can still get some corporate hospitality tickets, but this is a much awaited event. It's a big deal for this Open to come back to Ireland, to come back to Portrush after 68 years. It's something that's been going on behind the scenes in golf for a number of years, and for every Irish golfer it's a big thrill. That's why, you know, the anticipation, the expectation, that's why it's sold out. And this golf course in particular, Royal Portrush, lends itself to a very exciting Open Championship. It's the type of golf course that's a lot of risk reward. You hit good shots, you'll make birdies. You hit bad shots, you'll make double bogeys. So there's a lot of excitement in it. And I think the players will really appreciate it. Obviously the best players in the world are coming. And I think many of them will never have played a golf course of this style, and I think they really will see a real gem.
And you mentioned the course there. There's been a lot of changes to the course since the Open Championship was last there. Some new grandstands, some new holes. What will it be like?
Look, it's a fantastic golf course. There's, as I said, it's a very exciting golf course. They have had to change a couple of holes. A little bit more for crowds and spectators, but they've managed to make two new magnificent holes. They have a second golf course here, and they've kind of cut into that, and two new grey holes that are definitely an addition to the golf course. They complement the other 16. So I think, look, the golf course is second to none. It's one of my favourites in the world. It's going to stand up so well to this tournament. It will be. You will see many a player walk off this golf course this year and turn around and say this is their favourite links of all time.
Now, Padraig, you've won the Open Championship twice. What does it take to win an Open Championship, and any chance of an Irish winner?
I think we have a good chance of an Irish winner. Obviously, Rory McIlroy, hometown favourite, one of the hometown favourites. Shane Lowry's playing good golf. Hopefully I could sneak in there myself. As I said, professional golfers are nothing if they're not a bit selfish, so it will be all about me for most of it. If I don't play well, yeah, I'll be looking to the other Irish guys. But I think, you know, we genuinely have a good chance of an Irish winner. You know, I certainly have a little bit of advantage when it comes to links golf. You need a lot of perseverance, you need, mental strength, you need experience on a links golf course, and these all play into my hands. So, I still give myself a chance of winning.
That's good to hear. Now, Padraig, what makes Master Weeks so different, and what makes the Open so special?
The Open is the oldest. It's the tradition. It's the home of golf. It represents golf all around the world. The RNA does represent golf all around. So it really is the People's Open. It's they now have qualification in South Africa, Australia, Japan. It is the tournament I grew up watching, that I wanted to play in and win. There are three other majors. this year the Open will be the fourth of the majors. That's the first time that's happened, so it will make it even a bigger deal. But you know, all 4 majors, if you win one of them, it sets up your career, it defines your career. For anybody who is got to that level that they're winning tournaments, the next step is to win a major, and it's validation. You know, there's plenty of great golfers who've gone through the career without winning a major, and it's forever, you know, held against them, let's say. Whereas if you do win one, your name is put down in history for life or forever.
Now, Padraig, golf is on the rise in Ireland. Do you put that down to the success of Irish golfers like yourself?
Yeah, it definitely helps. You know, I certainly, when I was in school, I wouldn't have necessarily told anybody I was playing golf. It wasn't a done thing. Now you have a lot of kids who choose golf as their first sport. You know, they could be good at other sports, but golf is their main sport, and there's a lot more competition at a younger age in golf. I think it's easier access for juniors now. I know my local club, they'll take any junior, £100. You don't have to have a parent, a member in the golf club. You know, there's free lessons on a Sunday, all access. Yeah, it's actually it's known as an expensive sport, but it's actually reasonably valued. I think you know, if you're a kid out there and there's a local golf course, go knock on the door. They're dying to take people in, especially if you're keen. Very few golf clubs are going to turn down juniors, and as I said, the lessons tend to be free. You don't have to buy the new equipment. You know, you can get second-hand equipment. Everybody has golf clubs sitting around in their garage. You can find your golf balls. So, you know, it's not an expensive sport. So if you have an inkling to play golf, just make a little bit of an effort, and you will find that the golf clubs are very willing. They really do want to grow the game at that age. They know if they can get juniors to play the game, they will continue to play throughout their life. So it's about creating that love at an early age, and you know, you have a golfer for life. I know my sports psychologist, I work with Bob Rotella, and he plays golf currently with his father, who's in his 90s. He's touching 70. He plays with his daughter, who's in her 30s, and his grandson. So there's 4 generations, and they go out and play a 4-ball. So it's a fantastic game that you can play forever.
Absolutely. Now, Padraig, you already mentioned that the Open Championship is a complete sellout. Is there any way of getting tickets?
Yeah, there's practice round tickets, and to be honest, that's quite a good thing. You know, competitive days, the players are serious, everybody's serious. It's all about business, and yeah, you want to see that. But on the practice days, players are a little bit more relaxed. You get a little bit more of an insight into them. You get closer to them. You know, you're more likely, if you're looking for autographs, you're likely to get them on practice days. So it's a nicer way to do it. Certainly, if you're a parent bringing kids along, practice days can be excellent as a way to get close to the players.
That's brilliant. Padraig, best of luck with everything. Thanks so much for joining us. Lots more still to come on Ireland AM this morning. Stay tuned.